Hey there foodies! Welcome back to my channel. Let's make some red tilapia curry for the first time. If you guys enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't as yet, do subscribe to my channel. Let's get started with this delicious dinner today. For my tilapia, I got these from Costco. They sell them really cheap. As you guys can see, it was only $14.70 something. This was about 3.5 pounds of fish. I'm going to go ahead and trim off all of the excess fins, and I'm going to cut this down into the pieces that I like to have for curry. The good thing with Costco is that they usually mostly clean out the inside of the belly for the fish, so you just need to cut it how you want and remove any fins that you don't like. This is the size that I like to use for curry because I feel like the seasonings and the flavor get into it better versus just cutting the tilapia into two halves. However, you guys cut it the way that you like it. I'm going to go ahead and break this down, and then I'll give it a good wash with some flour and salt. Allow that to soak for about 20 minutes. Give it a good rinse, and then I will season it for frying. Here I have my cleaned, washed, and cut up fish. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of adobo and some black pepper. I don't add a lot of seasonings to fry my fish because I feel like it affects the taste and the texture of when you're going to put it into the curry. I'll give this a good mix, and I'll put my oil on to hot and allow this to season for about 8 minutes or so, and then we'll start flouring it for frying. Here I have some all-purpose flour. I just went in with a little sprinkle of salt to give it a little bit of flavor, and I'm going to go ahead and start frying my fish. Here I'm just dunking my pieces to get a nice light coat, nothing heavy. It's just to cover the fish so it doesn't burn. I'm going to go ahead and fry 4 pieces at a time until I am done. With these 3 tilapias, I got a total of 12 pieces, which is a good deal for me. I'm going to allow these to fry until golden brown, and then I'm going to only flip them one time. The key to getting a nice fry on fish pieces is not to keep turning them in the oil. Just make one flip and then fry the other side. I'm going to go ahead and fry all of my pieces until I'm done, and then I will start preparing my stuff for my curry. This is what my finished pieces are looking like. They fried up really nice and crisp and golden brown. I'll let this cool off because you don't want to add hot fried fish to your curry broth. They're going to fall apart. So whilst this is cooling down, let's start our curry. For my masala mixture, I'm going into a clean bowl with some green seasoning, my curry powder, some masala, jeera, turmeric, and some cut up wiri peppers. I will add my salt after I add my liquid to boil my curry. Additionally, I will be going in with some coconut milk, some wiri peppers to steam, some shallot, mango, okra, cut up tomatoes, and some sliced onions. Today we're bringing out the big kahari because you need a lot of space for fish curry. I went ahead and add my oil, and I'm going to add my onion slices and fry these until they're golden brown. Onions, I will go in with my masala mixture, and I will add some water to this and mix it up really well and allow it to bunje until the rawness from the curry powder and spices have fully cooked out. Masala is finished cooking. I'm going to go ahead and add my mango, my okra, and all of my tomatoes. Give that a good mix and let this bunje for just about 2 minutes so that that flavor can get in. And then I will proceed to add my 1 can of coconut milk and my liquid to have this boil. After adding my coconut milk and water, I'm going to go in and add my salt, a little sprinkle of shallot, cover this and allow it to boil until my mango is about 3/4 way cooked and my okra the same. My mangoes and okra have boiled up really nicely. This is where I'm going to go in with my fish pieces, 1 piece at a time, and making sure that I give each one of them enough room to suck up that curry broth. I'm going to also add a few more pieces of fresh tomato. I like to do this because it adds a nice vibrant color, and most of the tomatoes will melt out when you're boiling this gravy, and I like to have a little bit of whole tomato in my curry. I'm going to cover this and allow it to just boil for about 10 minutes, and then I will show you guys what it's looking like when it starts to suck up that nice gravy. This is what my curry is looking like. As you guys can see, that fish absorbed that gravy really nicely, and when you fry fish and make curry with it, it starts to swell a little bit because it absorbs all of that liquid. If you guys have never tried red tilapia curry before, I definitely recommend it. To give you a comparison of what it tastes like to me when I ate this, it tastes exactly like snapper. I'm not sure how that is. Maybe it's the way that I prepare, because this is how I make my snapper curry. But I feel like the fish of itself is what determines the taste of curry as well. If you've never tried this before, definitely give it a try. It's definitely a tasty fish. This is the first time that I'm having this type of tilapia. I would usually eat the regular gray ones, but I was like, you know what? I saw this at Costco and it looked very enticing, and I was like, let me give this a try and see how it tastes. If I don't like it, I don't like it. It was just $15, nothing expensive for me. So I'm going to go ahead and give these a good flip to make sure that both sides get absorbed into that gravy. And to make sure it's all nice and evenly spaced, I'm trying to bring up some of the mangoes, some of the okra, pieces of the tomato, so it's easier for me to dish it out when it's time to eat. As a final touch, as always, I like to sprinkle a little bit of a handful of fresh shallot on my curry. It adds a nice flavor when you're going to cover it down and allow it to rest for a few minutes before eating. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Do give it a try. If you never tried this fish before, I definitely recommend it. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!